Jeremy Peña. Quite a story for the Astros.
Carlos Correa left. Here comes Jeremy Peña.
See you later!
Oh, do it! Big stop by Peña. Get it done, young man. Who leads all rookies in home runs.
It reminds me of a young Beltre.
And he's playing premium defense. He's right in the thick of it offensively.
The bottom line is this. Jeremy Peña, we haven't talked about him too much, but he has been one of the best players in all of baseball.
Well, we're starting to talk about Jeremy Peña more and more all the time. Those number 3 jerseys are flying off the shelf at Minute Maid Park tonight. The Astros are home taking on the Mariners. We talked about the pitching matchup with Dave Stewart a moment ago. Let's give a clubhouse pass to one of the Astros that's going to face Robbie Ray, and that is Jeremy Peña joining us on the Monday Spread. Jeremy, thanks for the time, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
We appreciate your time. Big night tonight, opening up a series with a division rival against the reigning Cy Young Award winner. You've had a good run against the Mariners so far, and without revealing any company secrets, because we're not asking you for a scouting report or anything, what do you go into on a night like tonight when you know you've got a really good starter on the mound?
You know, it takes a special year, you know, to be the Cy Young Award winner, and we know he's special. But, you know, I like competing against guys like that. You know, you want to see where you stack up, and he's going to come out ready to compete, and so will we.
Let's talk about the start to the year for you because, let's face it, there was significant pressure replacing a guy that left a very big imprint on the organization, an all-star player in Carlos Correa. We talked about that a lot in the media. Did you ever think of filling in for a guy like that, or were you just out there playing baseball the whole time?
So I've never seen it like that. You know, Carlos Correa was great to me. He was a mentor. He taught me a lot, and, you know, he encouraged me to come in, you know, play my game, be my own person, and that's what I've been trying to do. Just come out, get better every single day, and compete.
You know, the word on you coming up was the glove's going to play and the bat's going to come along. Well, the bat has certainly come along, but for you, if you were to self-critique your own game, where do you think you're stronger? On what side of the ball is a strength for you?
So I try to take pride in all parts of my game, and no, I never consider myself a one-sided player. You know, I always want to play great defense, and I also want to be a great hitter. So, you know, I take pride in both of those things.
So we learned a lot about you when you hit your first Major League home run in that opening series in Anaheim because your mom and dad were in the ballpark. Your dad, of course, had a big league career of his own playing with the St. Louis Cardinals. What were the things that you got most from your dad growing up about playing the game that you've benefited from?
So growing up, when I was little, it was mostly about the game itself, you know, how to play the game, where to position myself. And now it's been more of advice, you know, how to bounce back from bad games, you know, how to learn from bad games, how to improve on little things, how to show up every day to the ballpark with the mentality to get better and compete and help the team.
You know, we see your family at the ballpark a lot, including last month when, and for you, I should let fans know, you were born in the Dominican, but you grew up in New England. So there were 111 friends and family that came to watch you play at Fenway. But they all bought their own ticket? Nobody on the pass list, Jeremy?
I was not trying to play for free. You know, you leave one ticket, you got to leave everybody tickets. You know, but it was great. It was great going back home, you know, seeing friends and family and getting to play in front of them. And, you know, being from New England, playing at Fenway is it's a dream.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Cool.
Good for you, man. Not having it deep into the pass list there. That's pretty legit. I also understand that you signed the monster, as so many players have over the years, and you picked a spot right next to Babe Ruth. Is that right?
And I am going to take that to the grave. Nobody can tell me that's not Babe Ruth.
All right. Well, I hope it's the real Babe Ruth, and I hope that you didn't come too close to the signature. There you are, and that'll live for a long, long time. I want to talk about your team, too, about the Astros, and you guys are red hot right now. You got this guy, Yordan Alvarez. We've all heard of him. He is an absolute beast. Just re-signed a huge contract extension. What goes through your mind when you watch that guy swing the bat?
I mean, that guy does not take one swing where he's not looking to do damage, you know. And You know, a lot of people see him as a power hitter, but he's a pure hitter. You know, he hits, and he also hits for power, which is impressive to watch.
He's fun to watch, man, and we enjoy him as well. Let's talk about your manager, because it's pretty rare when there is a father-son combination. Both guys play in the big leagues. It's even more rare when you have experience with the same guy. Your dad is familiar with Dusty as well. Tell us about that and what it's like playing for Dusty Baker.
For sure. I mean, when they told me that my dad played against Dusty Baker when he made his coaching debut, and then I was part of his 2000s win, it was pretty surreal. You can't script that. And Dusty's been great to me. He's encouraged me to get better every single day. He's given me all the confidence in the world, and you can't ask anything more of a manager.
Pretty neat story, for sure. And I know that Dusty appreciates young players just as much as anybody does. Did you just get drilled by a BP ball, Jeremy?
I almost did.
Wait a minute. Let's roll that back. I hope somebody was just playing with you and it wasn't a batted ball.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude. Coming in hot there. That was moments ago. We need to have people around you making sure this interview gets completed before you get hurt. And we'll be quick. We'll ask you a few food questions and then let you defend yourself from BP balls. You went to college at the University of Maine. You play in Houston. Better food delivery, Maine lobster or Texas barbecue?
So believe it or not, I've never had Maine lobster, and I went to Maine for 3 years.
Wow, man.
I know. A lot of people don't believe me, but it's true. I've never had it, so I'm gonna have to go with the Texas barbecue. All
right. Well, just based on not having the other one, I get that. What is your favorite guilty pleasure as far as food?
Anything with chocolate. You know, chocolate chip cookies, brownies, ice cream. I love it. I try to not buy it. I try to not buy it because I can't control myself, but when it's around, it's trouble.
Okay, got it. You haven't gone through the whole league yet in your rookie season, but what's been the best road city so far for food?
I enjoy Seattle. Seattle was pretty cool. You know, I went to the fish market, the Pike Place, I think it was what it's called, and it was pretty cool. Had some salmon there. It was good.
All right, last question. This is the showstopper here, and I think I know who you're going to say, but I want to hear it from you. Who is the biggest spread crusher on the roster?
The biggest spread crusher on the roster? Oof. I would have to go with Framber Valdez.
Oh, wow. I thought you were going to say Jordan. Framber's the guy.
That man Framber can eat.
Very good. Hey, Jeremy, we appreciate the visit. Good luck tonight against Robbie Ray and the Mariners, and congrats on a fine start to a career, young man. Thanks for the time.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.